on home, work from home, on site, on site, inside maybe 50% and in home maybe the 40%, right? Because the director of university, he don't want the how can I say, the atmosphere in university quiet, right? He need to build the situation and the atmosphere in university, like a university, not like the temple or the place for making meditation, right? Because right now the situation of university very quiet. Just a few students go there and a few lecturer or few staff work there because of we fear the crisis of the situation right now. But in case of the next academic year, if we convenient to work in on-site 100%, we can do. But if we cannot, we can divide on-site and on home 50-50, right? In case of me, no problem. But however, in every academic year, in every semester, we have to visit. We have to meet each other between lecturer and the student. Maybe 50-50%. Impossible if we work in the online 100%, but never seen the student 100%. Right? In my point of view, maybe not good for both of us, for faculty and so for the student and so, because right now the student they also don't want to study online 100%. They need to use the university, right? Because right now all students lack university, right?
Sorry.
Okay.
Now the most vulnerable, the
Okay. Sorry, Ajahn Mom. Right now we can
just a minute break it, and I would like to invite Ajahn Phra Mahacharoon Kittipanyo, who is the MC today, to bring us to the ceremony, please.
Okay, thank you. I am Phra Mahacharoon Kittipanyo. I would like to respect to the Venerable Debvajracarya, Associate Professor, Dr. the Dean of the Faculty of Buddhism, to lead or to pay homage to the Tipanjin, please, the most Venerable.
May I invite all of you to pay homage to the Tibetan together. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Sawakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sanghang Namasami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
May I pay respect to the most venerable Debvajracarya, Associate Professor, Dr. the Dean of the Faculty of Buddhism, and good morning to the lecturer, advisor, and student, the fourth year, and all of students who join in this program. Next, I would like to invite Venerable Piyaratana, Assistant Professor, Doctor, to give report to the Dean of the Faculty. Please, Venerable.
Respected, most venerable Associate Professor Dr. Phra Debvajracarya, the Dean, Faculty of Buddhism. I am Assistant Professor Dr. Walmore Peratana, the Director of BA in Buddhist Studies, Faculty of Buddhism. On behalf of executive, lecturers, staff, and students, it is my great honor to welcome the most venerable Associate Professor Dr. Phra Debvajracarya to open the project of last orientation ceremony academic year 2021 today. Faculty of Buddhism has settled the program for last orientation ceremony academic year 2021 for congratulate, encourage, and motivate the students, fourth year students in English program, and for preparing religious internship for the fourth year some Thai students who are going to complete coursework in this semester, batch 68. This program has organized according to the Dean's policy, who remarking to the activity that marks the relationship and harmony between executives, lecturers, staff, and students in the faculty. The participants are consisted of the 15 of executive, lecturers, and staff, and the 74 of the first to third year students in English program, and 35 of the fourth year students in English program who are going to complete their studies in this year. So the total participation for these special occasions are 124. Now it is its auspicious time. I would like to invite the most venerable Associate Professor Dr. Phra Debvajracarya, the Dean, Faculty of Buddhism, to open this ceremony and deliver a special speech to the lecturers, staff, and students for encourage and motivate who are studying in the Faculty of Buddhism. Thank you very much.
Dear administrators, lecturers, officers, and students, good morning to everyone. On behalf of the Dean Faculty of Buddhism, we welcome you all to participate in that last orientation ceremony. According to the Assistant Professor Piyatana mentioned that today we have the 174 participants. However, I checked right now we have participants only 83. That means that other students and lecturers, officers will attend the orientation ceremony later on. First of all, I would like to apologize to all the students, first year, second year, third year, and the fourth year. We could not arrange the orientation ceremony before we began the academic years due to the COVID-19. But actually not the COVID-19. So this we have to apologize to all of you. We could not arrange or organize the orientation ceremony. Therefore, the first year and second year, those who live or stay in the foreign countries, they could not come to Thailand due to the COVID-19. Therefore, we could not meet in the person. Not only that, in the MCU also, we could not meet in the person. That means that we could not have the classes in the university due to the COVID-19, as you know. But anyway, this situation we could not control, depend on the world. We could not control the world. So, particularly that in the first year student, you finish the BA here, either major in Buddhism or philosophy and religion. You have to take leave to our faculty. So you have to continue your education either here in MCU or you go to abroad to study MA. Anyway, here in MCU, IBSC English program, we have MA and Ph.D. If you would like to continue in Thailand. Today, I've been quote the Pali Katha, Pali verse, 2 verses from Lokaniti. Lokaniti is the later text composed by unknown scholars, monks or laymen. We don't know. Some scholars said that this Lokaniti was composed in Burma, perhaps in Thailand. But in Thailand, it's well known. We have the many translation on in the poetry or in the prose translation. So this Lokaniti, I will quote, I will mention to remind all of you, not only students, to the lecturers also. I will read the Pali language. I support all of you know Pali. So all students have to learn Pali language in BA. Actually, I am the Pali teachers. When we set up the English program, at the time we have the only MA in Buddhist study. We call IMAP. Later on, IMAP moved to IBSC. In the first time when we organized MA in Buddhist study, I used to teach the Pali language. Actually, I'm the Pali teacher, both Thai and English. So I've been called to remind you, this is the gift Dhammadana from the Dean. Arassa kuto sipang, asipasa kuto tanang, athanassa kuto mitang, amitassa kuto sukhang, asukassa kuto punyang, apunyassa kuto nippanang. So I pronounce in Thai accent. So when we read the Pali language, when Naman Piyaratana, he is a Sri Lankan monk, he will pronounce his according to his native sound. Either Burmese, Lao, and Cambodian monks. Even the Mon, they pronounce different sounds. For example, that's in Thailand, when we chant, when we pronounce Kusala Dhamma. Do you know Kusala Dhamma? Kusala Dhamma, Akusala Dhamma. This we pronounce. I think even the Burmese, Sinhalese, Laos, I think we pronounce in the same sound. However, in the Cambodian monks, when they pronounce Kusala Dhamma, they pronounce Kusaliya Dhamma, Akusaliya Dhamma. This you may ask the Cambodian monks. I used to ask them. They pronounce not Kusala Dhamma, Akusala Dhamma. They pronounce Kusaliya Dhamma, Akusaliya Dhamma. This pronunciation of the Cambodian monks. How could we distinguish the Cambodian monks? They pronounce incorrect pronunciation of the Pali language. Therefore, hardly to justify anyone, okay, who pronounce Pali correctly. Okay, there I pronounce in the Thai accent. As I speak English in Thai accent. Even you also that when we speak that our accent. Why? Because we had not been trained in the English language when we were the child. Okay, when we learn the English language when we could say when we are old man. In my case, when I began to speak English, when I was in India, when I was 78, I began to learn English in the class and to speak. Very old, the man who is the 78 to study the English language. But anyway, I will give you the meaning of the Pali from the Lokaniti. In the first one, Arassa kuto sipang. So I will give you easy meaning. If you are lazy, alasa. If you are lazy, I will just not translate word by word. I just give you the meaning. Alasa, if you are lazy, if you have laziness, koto sipang, how could you get knowledge? Sipang here. We can translate the here as the knowledge. Actually, we know the sipa means art, branch of the knowledge, craft, etc. But here sipang, you have to translate as the knowledge. If you are lazy, how could you get the knowledge? If you have laziness, you can get the knowledge. This is very good teaching for the student, not only student, for everyone. Asipasa kuto tanang. If you don't have the knowledge of, if you don't have the branch of the knowledge, kuto tanang, how could you get money? Kuto tanang. If you go to the company, okay, you get the interview. You don't have any knowledge. How could you get the job in that company? So that means that if you don't have the knowledge, how could you get the money? Athanasa kuto mitang. Athanasa kuto mitang. If you don't have the money, kuto mitang, how could you get the friend? Perhaps some of you may not accept this Pali terms. That means that if you don't have the money, how could you get the friends? In reality, in daily life, as you know that, if you don't have money, how could you have friends? If you have money, we have many friends. You ask Ajahn Supapan. You ask her. She is the great donor. Okay, she support you every day in the class due to the online. So we have in the room in the temple. If we have the class in the room, so she will provide the snacks, soft drink, coffee, etc. Another one, amitasa kuto sukham. If you don't have friends, kuto sukham, how could you get the happiness? Without friends, how could you have happiness? Okay, I think this is very good. Lokaniti taught us. Asokasa kuto punyang. Without happiness, if you don't have happiness, kuto punyang, how could you get merit, punya merit. That means punya merit make you happy. You ask Ajahn Supapan. Punya, the term punya in Pali language, we have two meanings. One, happiness. Sukha mean, punya mean happiness. Second meaning is purification of sense fitness. That means the punya to purify your sense fitness. These two meanings of the term punya. Second one, the last one, apunyasa kuto nippanang. Without merit, how could you get nibbana? Bante. So let you practice according to the Rokaniti teaching. I repeat again in Pali language. Ala sassa kuto sipang, asipasa kuto tanang, atanasa kuto mitang, amitasa kuto sukhang, asukasa kuto punyang, apunyasa kuto nippanang. In the second Lokaniti teaching, Potake suja yang sipang, Palahat tesu yang tanang, Yatha kite samupanne, Natang sipang, natang tanang. I think this also is very good teaching to students. I will give you easy translation. Potake suja yang tanang. If you have knowledge in the text, okay, if you have knowledge in the text or in the books, and second one, palahatesu yang tanang. If you have money in the hand of other person, okay, I repeat again, potake suja yang sipang. If you have knowledge, okay, your knowledge, your art proficiency, whatever you can say. If you have the knowledge in the text or in the books, or second one, palahatesu yang tanang. If you have money or wealth in the hands of the other people, other person. Yate kite samupanne. When you need to use them, that means that when you need to use the knowledge and money, natang sipang, natang tanang. That means knowledge is useless. Money is useless. Why? Because knowledge not in your understanding. Knowledge is not in your head, but knowledge is in the text, in the books. Because we cannot carry the mobile phone, okay, iPhone, mobile phone, iPhone in the PDF book. You have to look at the internet. without internet, without PowerPoint, you cannot explain. Why? Because knowledge exists in the text. No way. Why? Most of students that they ask the Google teacher, when the teacher gave you assignment, you have to ask the Google teacher and cut and paste, cut and paste, copy them out to submit to the teacher without checking that information. That means that the knowledge exists in the text. When you need to use knowledge, knowledge is useless, can help you. In the same way, if money exists in the hands of the other people, money is useless. Why? Money not in your hand. Money not in your hand. When you want to spend money, how could you get money? As your knowledge exists in the text, when you want to use the knowledge, you have to wait the mobile phone, iPhone, or you have to wait the PowerPoint. So wait, I have to open the text. I will answer you later. What is the use of the knowledge? Knowledge is useless. Can help you. Okay. These two verses from Lokaniti, I could say that the gift from the, not from the dean. I am at the representative of the administrators, lecturers, officer, and myself. This is a gift from the faculty of Buddhism to give to all students, those who attend the last orientation ceremony. Anyway, I spent a lot of time. So we have many lecturers will give you the encouragement and to ask wise you are. I think there's some the first or second year we could not meet in the person. Perhaps some students don't know who is the dean, who are lecturers, because we could not meet each other. Not only the first and second year, even in the third and the fourth year. In the last year, due to the COVID-19, I also I did not go to my office. I just went there only three, 4 times only to my office. Anyway, this we could not control due to the COVID-19. Thank you very much to all of you. May all of you get success in your education and your career. Also, may the Triple Gem protects all of you for ever. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the administrator, lecturer, officer, and student of the faculty of Buddhism, I would like to thank very much for your kind and also your delivering of very good message to our in the faculty of Buddhism. Next, I am Prof. Charun Kitipanyo, the director of BA English program, Religion and Philosophy, to be the MC for the last orientation program today to the fourth-year student for this academic year. Then in the next session, we call at the educational guidance for the lecturer. That is the message of the lecturer to you before you go out or leave our university within this month. Because the next month next week we start for final exam. Student, today we have many lecturers to give guidance to you for your successful life in the future after your completion of a study in our faculty. May I give some of the message? First, we have already five minutes for each lecturer to give because of we have not much time. Because today we organize the morning session. The morning session we will finish between 11 o'clock. We finish between 11 o'clock. That means within 30 minutes we will have finished educational guidance from the lecturer. Okay, next we will start the lecturer first to give guidance to the fourth-year student. That is the Venerable Piyaratana, Assistant Professor, Doctor, Director of the English program in Buddhist study, to give the message to the senior, the fourth-year student. Please, Venerable.
Most Honorable Achan and all dear friends in the Dhamma. So it is my great pleasure to take this opportunity to deliver some message, actually very brief, because there are several lecturers are going to encourage, they're going to deliver the word of encouragement for the students, those who are going to complete the studies in this year, and also to encourage the students, those who are still studying with us. So as we know that during this COVID pandemic, we got less opportunity to meet each other. And it is very sad actually, because we didn't have much time to spend together, also to share some experience. However, that is the world nature. So sometimes we get such wonderful opportunities, but sometimes we lost some wonderful opportunities. So the venerables and students, those who are going to complete that, I think this is just the beginning. In fact, you have to step forward further to complete or to find your goal, right? So this is just a beginning, like this certificate of BA in any major, and then you have to continue for your further studies. So you may find the universities maybe within the Thailand or within Thailand or even abroad. So as our most honorable Dean just now mentioned, that the knowledge in the text is useless, but it has to, I would say, like record in your memory, in your brain. So use as meaningful way to get to approach what your expectations, what your ambitions. So you may find like maybe some are going to study the master's program or something else. And I would like all the venerables to pay attention, like no matter that where you where you're going to study, but adopt yourself as far as convenient. So many occasions I don't take examples from anyone else, but in myself, like I am from Sri Lanka, and I just came to study MA or the master's degree in Mahachulalankon Rajavidyalaya University. And then I got opportunity to continue my studies as a PhD student, and also completed my studies and got opportunity to work, teach as a lecturer of the same university. All this because of, I think, sometimes when we fight with any expectations, we have to sacrifice. It is not that much easy. But however, if you have enough encouragement or the what's called enough motivation, then you can find whatever you expected. So with that, actually, I just would like to share very briefly. So the venerables, there will be many opportunities. As you know that nowadays, like especially this COVID pandemic, we have observed many teachings of the Buddha. Those are very applicable, right? When we compare with some other religious factors, we see many opportunities. That's the reason on this coming 14th, 15th, there will be an international online going conference organized by Tomorrow organization, one of the not new, actually one of the organizations in UK. They all talk about how to develop mind and body spirituality. It is very necessary to adopt or apply some teachings of the Buddha. So several international organizations, they seek some resolutions or some answers for the questions that we are facing with in our day-to-day life with concerning the Buddha's teaching. So it is very applicable. So when you are going to study anywhere else, like you have to have such enough motivation, so the enough encouragement. As you know that in many occasions that the Buddha has mentioned that saddha, the faith or the confidence, virya, the effort, sati, mindfulness, chaga, the giving away, and panya, the insight or wisdom. So those 5 factors in sometime appearing in the text as 5 powers, 5 faculties. Those are very adoptable and applicable in day-to-day life. So I encourage all the students, no matter wherever you go, but please keep in touch with us. If you have any issues to resolve, if you have any issues about your education, of course, we can assist still, even though you are not our students in our faculty, but still we can help you, we can guide you. Still, like nowadays, some students, they already completed long time ago, but still keep in touch and we provide our assistance. Sometime writing recommendation letters, and also sometime providing MA or the PhD thesis guidance. So that is what we can do for your future. So don't hesitate to keep in touch and ask or concern any issues related to your academic purpose. With that note, I would like to convey my congratulations to the students, those who are going to complete, and also the students, those who are studying with us. And thank you very much for giving this opportunity, and may the Triple Gem bless you.
Thank you very much for very good message to the 4th year student in our faculty. The next lecturer, she is the guest lecturer of our faculty. She's really supportive to a student in the class of our study as we have known. I would like to invite Dr. Supapan Permpun to give message to our student. Please, Madam.
Thank you very much. Respect to Dean and respect to President or President. And good morning. Good morning, my dear student. Today I will so cry because the 4th year to finish class. Congratulations for you and crying because I think in the right we can meet many people we can meet, and once day there must to be parting, and those if you who have finished graduate must leave from on teacher, must leave from MCU, and congratulations. And I think the merit I have many merit to the teacher for you and teach you. I always said for you, my dear student, you are not only just my student. I think you are my son, my daughter, the member in family. I love you same in the member family. If many things I can help, I help you all the time. Many students. Student, you are member. You will member, and I will member you on student forever. For my heart, teacher or heart. If you have anything that the teacher can help you, and opportunity to help everyone, I can help. If many problem about the money, I cannot to help something. Sometimes, if you have any problem, money, I cannot to help all the time. A teacher, I will happy to help, and whether you are finished class or are studying now, I will never forget you and will miss you forever. And congratulations, big congratulations for you the 4th year to finish class, and students who graduate this year. And I want to you bring your knowledge you have learning with me and on teacher to develop yourself and develop your country and you back home, your country. I wish you everyone good luck, good health, and finish everything in the right, success, and safety from all danger. The last verse, Ajahn want to talk with you. I love you forever. I invite you to study master degree. I ever told you about master degree. We have master degree to the faculty, IBSC College, and the faculty of humanity. If you study master degree, humanity, okay, you will meet you again. Many students, your senior, to study master degree, many students now. I invite and you contact me this next semester. The last word I want to talk again. Love you from teacher Oi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Oi. Student, remember if you want to study MA, please contact Dr. Oi for scholarship. Next student, she is also our guest lecturer in our faculty for so long. I would like to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Juthamath Vari Sangkip to give message to fourth year student, please, Madam. I next I would like if Dr. Juthamath not come here. I would like to invite Dr. Mom Anjali Yukonna Ayutthaya to give the message to the fourth year student, please, Madam.
Can please turn on your microphone?
Sorry, thank you again. And namaskaran to everyone, Venerable the Dean. So after I heard the Dean talk regarding the text and the knowledge, the wisdom, wow, it was like a wake-up call to me, because I believe that all students, everyone in this generation has entered the era of being the smartest human beings in history, because you have all access to the sources that you are interested in social media, okay? But then the Dean gave us the wake-up call that the text is not enough. The text in your iPhone, in your computer is not enough. It has to be imprinted in your brain. So education for every student doesn't stop at the last day at the university. It goes on. It goes on every second, every day, okay? It doesn't stop here. You still have to continue to dig for your interest, your individual interest through the social media. But then how would you imprint it in your brain? How would you enhance your dendrite in your a brain cell to be remember all the text? Not just like the Dean said, you can't remember anything. You have to look down in your iPhone, in your smartphone to read it, okay? So repeat it. So you have to repeat it. You have to continue reading it and remember it. It's difficult for you. You would thought that you have all the knowledge you need, okay, at the moment. But what is your phone number? And you don't remember. What is your parents' phone number? And you don't remember. You don't remember anything. What's your ID card number? What's your passport number? You don't remember anything, because all is recorded in your smartphone. So it's a wake-up call from the Dean. Thank you very much. You all have to disregard the text in your smartphone and you imprint it in your brain. So as the last day for all of us, the teachers, the instructors, the faculty, okay, we all have metta, we all have karuna, we all have ubekha, and we are implement all three, okay? We try to ease off in teaching you and grading you, that's the metta. And we are also giving you karuna if you are late in sending in, if you're not showing up due to difficulty of internet and so on, okay? We still have metta, we listen to that. But when it comes to the end, we have to give you the grade. And you're not sending in anything, you're not showing up at all, we would just go on ubekha, you know, we just let it go. Okay, so good luck to all, and don't forget to send in, submit the final paper. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you. Thank you very much for your very good message delivery to fourth year student who will go out from a university for this month. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Pattamawati Sangkunkaew. She is the guest lecturer our faculty for so long. Please, Madam.
Namaste to the respected Dean, and good morning to all ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm very happy and very honored to be here with all of you. today a very important day, the most important day in your life, but it's not the most important because in our life, as you have learned in the both philosophy, religion, and Buddhist study also, everybody have the most important day, but I think not only one day. The first is the day that you have born to see this earth, and the second day is the day that you will die. And have birth, will have death. But by the way, the most important thing is the day that you living your life, our day, or daily life. So the most important thing, every day have its own goal, its own objective that we have to finish our task today, every day, both for the private life, working life, and for social life also. And so that's why the important thing is not only just something that have birth or happening and die or will disappear, but the most important thing is you living life every day. So every minute or every time that you breathe, that is the meaning of life. And the meaning of life, according to Buddhism and Buddhist philosophy also, is come from our mind first. Everybody have born with Buddha mind, and Buddha mind exists in everyone since you were born to see in this world. But we just try to fight it out or releasing to develop our mind, because everybody have potential to learning and development, and so to get the true wisdom, and actually everything in our life that happen every day, it is the good lessons for us, for everyone to learn new things from the real situation. And according to this period of time, is we living in the digital world and globalization. So and that is the one cause that make the ceremony happen today by online. But by the way, still we have connection, and connection or communication can happen in many channels. Not only just we can meet each other in person, but we should adapt ourselves or adapt ourselves to the situation that occur to our life, both in your family or you are working position or working event. So my key message is you should mindful or mindfulness every day that we living, and create the value, especially a student who that graduated in major philosophy. You are the future of the society and our Buddhism to carry out the message, the good message, that how to people that follower suggest them about how is the good life is. And the most important is do as example for them. It is better than you just maybe contact or give communication, but if you action by example, it will be very good, and you can action in many ways, because in this era we can use many media and channel to communication. And the most important another thing is that you have to ready for any situation that will happen in your daily life, and try to adapt and to that situation, because according to we faced the pandemic almost 3 years ago, and this can teach us and our world that we have to awake and have to mindful every situation. If we have mindful, we can have decision.
Because of time is
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Finally, I want to the most guidance is so for everyone have philosophy for life or of life for everyone already นะคะ to guide the way of life. By the way, don't forget 5 relationship and 6 direction of Buddhist philosophy and Buddhism นะคะ that is 2 direction and will guide you to the way to the goal of your life and good luck to everyone นะคะ Thank you.
Thank you very much for very good guidance and message of you to our students who will compete soon. Next, I would like to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Juthamat Varisankip to give message to our students. Please, Madam.
Thank you for Pamahajalun and respect to the Dean and Honorable lecturer or lecturer. I'm so grateful to be invited to give you the speech. So it's maybe the short speech that last class I talked a lot for you to and say farewell. Some of you told me that we stay the last year I taught them since they are in the first year, so we get the connection a lot, and some of them say that I'm his family, something like that. So we got connection. I just give you some speech that when you go really wide of the world, you need to love yourself very much indeed. When you face with stress, maybe you throw yourself to the stress, you understand? You need to think that you love yourself very much and don't throw everything in the burden in face of you. Just understand it, and time to time just solve it. Understand? And I always be there. I always be here to be your sister, to be your mom, to be your teacher, and will give you everything if you need help. Okay, the last word, that please be wealthy and healthy and get everything as you wish. Go to the top of your life as you want. Okay, and Nibbana in very near future. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you, Dr. Juthamat, for very good message to all of our students. Next, we have some 2 or 3 lecturers to give message to our students. I would like to invite Dr. Assistant Professor Dr. Dwangkamon Thong Khanarak to give message to our students. Please, ma'am.
Namaskar ค่ะกราบนมัสการพระคุณเจ้าทุกรูปนะคะ Good morning everybody. So can you hear me well?
Yes.
I'm sorry today I'm not very well. Just maybe the weather's change, so I get a little bit sick. ขออภัยนะพอดีวันนี้ไม่ค่อยสบายนะคะก็ anyway I am really appreciate to be the lecturer, the teacher here, and I have taught here for like 15 years. I feel like I'm very lucky, and this all the students, you're very lucky to be monk, to study here, to be a monk who is the best, and I'm feel really appreciate to I don't want to say that I teach you. I just want to be the supporter, because almost the monk a lot already, a lot of Dhamma, and a lot of Pali, Sanskrit. This is very good, and I'm the one, and many teachers also appreciate to have the good opportunity to help, to support for every month. I wish everybody enjoy study. Study is not too serious. Study is not for headache or degree. It's not that important as to be the good monk. Purify your precept as monk, as bhikkhuni, or if you are lay people, you purify your precept, 5 precept, 8 precept. Be proud yourself to be student here. And after you graduate, I hope you still be a monk. Monk who is the best life. Don't disrobe. Purify your precept. Be happy. Enjoy study. Okay, thank you very much.
Turn on your microphone, Ajahn Jalun.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Dr. Donggamon Thong Kanarak, for your message. Next, we have another 2 monks at our lecturer in our faculty to give a message to our students. Firstly, I would like to invite Phra Maha Yuthana Naracheto, Assistant Professor, Doctor, in our faculty to give a message to students. Please, Venerable. Okay. I would like to invite Venerable Suvinaya Piku, our guest lecturer, to give a message to our students. Please, Venerable.
First of all, my respect to our lecturers, teachers, Ajahn, and good morning to all the students. So far, when I taught you in the class, I always suggest only one thing: don't leave to other university, because we have already in two faculties, one called IBSc, and just Ajahn Oy, she also mentioned the humanity. In the present, we have not only 2, even social education, social faculties also have MA English program and also the Ph.D. English program. So far, if you like to study in our university, in also the COVID time, you cannot fly to other university or other country. My only suggestion is to study or to continue. Our university is the best idea according to my understanding, because my experience, I also finished my bachelor degree in Faculty of Buddhism, MA in IMAP, and PhD in IBSc. You see, it's very easy because we know how to do the works. You have the 4 years experience in our university. So far, you know, student affairs, Faculty of Buddhism, and everything is very familiar for you. And you know all the teachers and lecturers in our MCU. So if you continue to study MA program, many lecturers, they suggest, and still we can guide you to study and finish your MA degree and also the PhD degree in our university. If you visit to other university, there will be big problem for you. Like sometimes you don't know any lecturers, you cannot communicate, and who can guide you properly and who cannot guide you. So this will be the big problems. So, so far, wherever you live, actually we have many students have been studies in the America, Harvard University, Hong Kong University. So far around the world, many students, they are studies continuously. And also when they need any help, just Ajahn Piyaratana, he mentions like recommendation letters or for your high, how you apply for the another university, MA or PhD or any scholarship. when you need any help, you are most welcome. We are very ready and very happy to help you, all of you. So I am also very sad to say goodbye. Maybe we can see around the world and all the best luck for all of you. So I will conclude my speech here. Thank you so much, Achan.
Achan, turn on microphone.
Sorry. Thank you very much for your very good message to our student for this ceremony. Student, for me, as the director of English program in religion and philosophy, a lecturer and a teacher for of you for 4 years. I'm very happy to see all of you finish and complete your study from the beginning to now. As some students in the first year not confident to speak English, but then they gradually develop to be very fluent English. Some students and very good result of the study. As the lecturer, I have some message to all of you. Be aware of yourself. As student, be awakened in every activity for your right. Your study with the Dhamma of the Buddha as the foundation of your right. Don't stop your study. Don't stop your study. Study in every activity in your life. Learning for yourself. Even you completed from our university, continue study. Continue learning whether religion or philosophy or Buddhism. In the last moment, I bet you, and also I mentioned to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha to protect you, be happy, prosperous, and successful in your life forever. Thank you very much. Next session, I should come to the very special session for this, the last ceremony or last orientation program. We have to our senior. Yes, our senior from our faculty who completed from our faculty and then move to other institution for study. We have to our junior, our senior. The first one is Venerable Kamlang Keminda. Kamlang Keminda completed MBA with us in religion for 4 or 5 years back. He moved to study M.Ed, okay, M.Ed, a Master of Education in Assumption University, as we have known as ABAC. Then he is the abbot. He is the abbot of Wat Kungbao, Kari Chan State. He take care of the monk and novice, about 50 monks and novice in control ring of himself. That's a very good person of our study who completed from our university and then pursue education in Assumption University, and then now he as a boss at Assoc. And also previously he was the president of the Thai Student Association in our MC. Also he will come to exchange experience, okay, exchange experience of study in MCU and also in other places in Thailand to of you. Next, we have our senior Venerable Sumana Ratana. He completed Buddhist study in our faculty. I have no his background, but now he is student in MA student in Canada. In Canada, then this the person also will give you experience or exchange experience, and then after the two senior exchange experience, two of you give some information to you. I allow them to ask the question or the point to discuss with our senior. each student, okay, 5 minutes, okay, 5 minutes, okay, we discuss like. First, I would like to invite Venerable Kamlang Kebinta first to give some message to junior. Please, Venerable.
Okay. Do you hear me, son?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay. If you want to know what the result you get, you need to look at senior. Okay. First of all, I would like to respect the dean, the lecturers, and assistant lecturer, and all faculty members. And good morning to all students. For the day, thank you for the faculty member who invite me to join this ceremony. I would like to say just only 3 things. First is obey the rule where you stay in, and do assignment regularly. And then be friend with your lecturer. Only 3 things. That's why I want to say that obey the rule where you stay in. This I get many experience from this. When I was at MCU, whatever the MCU announces, student need to do that, student need to do that. And I also do that. For example, where the rule, as a MCU traditional, I do it from first year to the last year. I stayed being there for my bachelor degree from 2013 to 2017. I do it. When we obey the rule, it's not difficult. It's not difficult, but later on we get that knowledge, we get that experience. When we come back to our hometown, when we come back to anywhere, we look back to the rule where the universities teach us, and we know that. That's my experience. Only one thing is obey the rule where we are staying. The rule is outside activity. Sometimes we go some lecture as the student, you have to join the seminar, you have to join the conference, you have to join this, join that. The lecturers say that, but some students are lazy to join that. Some of our friends. Later on, we don't get anything, the experience. Being in the university is not only teaching in the class. Being a student at a university, we need to have the activity. That's the rule of the university. That's the system of university. The second is do assignment regularly. The assignment will teach us. The assignment will give us the key, and we'll have the knowledge from the assignment. One lecturer comes to the class, they don't teach us all over the time. Sometimes they give assignment, sometimes they give the student to participate. There's the rule, there's the system to teach the student. But some friends say the student just don't teach anything, just only give the assignment, just only come a few times and give us the paper. Some friends say that. But later on, I know that the assignment is the key for us to get the knowledge. We need to go to the library every day, every time, even though it's far. I also go to the library. I got the book is here and copy from library and still use it. this how to be a student, and you say, and copy the book from library is about 1,100 from MCU. I have it back. That's from MCU. That's why when we go to library, we check out the assignment. Then if we see the good book and we copy it, we can copy it. We can copy it and we can use it. That's why I would like to say, anyone, anytime, if we continue studying, do assignment. And we will know that we have to be a lifelong learning. Some, as I say, also it's the same like that. Lifelong learning. We'll know that from the library. When I copy the book, not only in the class, but now is 6 years over from MCU, I can still look at in this book from MCU library. That's why assignment is make me to get up. Assignment is makes the student to get the knowledge. And the last one is be friend with our lecture. Be friend with our lecture. I study at MCU 4 years. After 4 years, I take the exam to continuous master degree at Faculty of Humanity. But I do like it. I do like it. That's why I want to move. I want to know how to teach. I want to know the experience, the higher university, how do they teach us? We are to get more experience. That's why I intend to move other university. When I moved to ABAC, Assumption University, they asked me to recommendation letter from 2 teachers. And one teacher I got that recommendation from Azan Tulun, right? And one is from Azan Vilasas. One is from Azan Tulun, one is from Azan Vilasas. And I applied this, and this, I didn't get the degree yet, but I can apply. They say that if you can give us your credit with an official, you can continue here. And I'm trying to get in that university. That's why if we be friend with our lecture, when we be friend with our lecture, when we need something, it's not only teach in the class, but we can be lifelong learning. Sometimes we can talk to the lecture. Sometimes we can continuous to work together for the Buddhism, for the other society. That's why when we be friend with lecture, is a good way to for us. As now, as I only continue communicate here and to give a short space in this Phra ceremony. That's why when you are a student, you have to obey the rule where we are, where we stay in, and do the assignment and be friend with our lecture. That's why if we do like this, we notice how to study, to keep going study again and again. That's why I would like to say that is my short speech to all students, and I would like to say
internet problem. Okay. The problem from internet connection. Okay, next. Venerable, student also, the junior also want to know how did you go to Canada for your We'll continue.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Vensuna, how did you go there and pursue your study in Canada? So very hard to go there. How did you do? And also you are manage of your study for the junior to understand it. I also have the question to ask Kevin Tas about it also. Okay, Vensuna, please.
Thank you, Acharya. Am I audible to you? Yeah. Okay. So may I have permission, Most Venerable Brahmaha Ajahn Dean, Faculty of Buddhism, and other most respectable professors and other lay professors, and my dear friends. So I'm very thankful and gratitude to you giving me this opportunity, share my experience in and out our university. First of all, I would like to say I am here in living in Canada now. It's about 10:30 p.m. So I am waiting this meeting and sharing with my experience and knowledge for the final students who are going to say goodbye to the university. So after that, they're going to make their career better. So I'm going to give some advice to how after the finish your study in the university, so which opportunity you can make, which opportunity you can get abroad. So like you, I spent 4 years in our university. I study Faculty of Buddhism, major in Buddhist study. So I finished my degree in there. So after that, I moved to Sri Lanka. So I applied so many universities. I didn't get any chances. Finally, I got chances in Canada. So I'm studying the University of Ottawa in here. So it is very nice. So first of all, you have to improve your English. So I don't know because they are asking the IELTS. So, and another thing I want to share with you, opportunities never come to you. You have to create the opportunity. Yes, you have to create the opportunity. You have to apply some university. You have to go through that. You have to always looking the other university which can probably I can learn or I can study, which field I can supposed to study. You have to think about that. So sometimes I know some students after the 4 years degree, you're going to be disturbed, not appearing as a monk. So you have to you have to select which field better to yourself. So I am in the Canada. It's my suggestion. I'm in the Western. My suggestion to you. In university, I have experienced. It's the hardest time in my life in the university is the meditation retreat. Honestly, I am saying, like, sometimes it's like very hard to practice, and like 10 days, 10. So all my careers, I checked the 40 days meditation retreat. So sometimes I feel like I want to go back my home country. But anyway, it is compulsory, and if you are not completed that one, you are not getting able to the university degree certificate. So you must complete that. So when I come here, it is very helpful and very that means that I can share the things that I learned. So I learn in the university, so I can share the people. I do the meditation and the sessions I take with the people and practicing. It is great helpful. Actually, that's why in my heart, my bottom of heart, I always respect that the university provide for the Buddhist monk, especially in the Buddhist monk, as a compulsory Buddhist meditation retreat. That is very nice, very helpful for your future. So if you are staying as a monk forever, right? And another thing, if you are looking for the study another country, I suggest to you, it is my suggestion. I don't know which field you are supposed to do. This is my just suggestion. So you can do the counseling psychology with the Buddhist meditation, that course. It is, you know, it's in this country, people are suffering with the different type of the mental illness. We know, you can search from the internet. So everyone comes to the temple, or when you see the Buddhist monk, they asking some support. So if you are qualified with the counseling or counseling psychology with the Buddhist meditation, you have lot of opportunities in Western country. So I strongly suggest to you, after your BA degree, so it very suitable for you to do the side of the counseling psychology. It's my suggestion. I don't know which field you are going to choose. So time's flying, I think. So I think some my friends, they want to talk and talk with us, so ask some questions. So how you go Canada, or so many questions with you, so you can ask the question. So finally, I know we have many dreams our life, many dreams our lives. As a monk, it doesn't matter you are a monk or layman, we have dreams. So, but every dreams we can't come through. You can you can select, or you can choose the best thing in your life to come through. So this is my advice for you. And I am here, I am studying, I am taking the meditation retreat with the other people, white peoples, and do some Dhamma discussion with the English language. Everything I experienced from my university. That's why I highly respect to Mahachulalangkorn. It is my university. So my teachers also are there. I'm very happy to see you again. During the COVID pandemic, I couldn't come, even I couldn't pick up my certificate, my degree certificates, because we are all stuck in every country. We can't fly, we can't go anywhere. But now world is become normal. We have to with the COVID pandemic. So I will see you soon. I hope that I will see you soon. So if you have any, so my friend, so who are going to say goodbye to university, so you can ask. We can share our experience. We can give some advice. So you can ask some question from the teachers and other members. Thank you very much. And I am wishing with all my heart that your dreams may come true. Thank you very much, all of you.
Okay. Ante Sumana Latana. I remember your face when I saw your face. When I read your name, that we could not remember because the Bangladesh monks, we have similar names. Sometimes we could not remember. When I look at your face, I couldn't recognize you. Anyway, since we did not meet for a long time, so here, MA student in Canada, what subject do you study in Canada?
Yeah,
And which
I'm studying at the University of Ottawa, here near my temple. So I am following the counseling psychology. Counseling side.
Or considering.
Yeah, that's why I said it's opportunity. Even if you are if you have that certificate, you can apply the government job. You can get the government job too. So
therefore, that when you are here, you practice the meditation. University did not force you to practice meditation. Okay, that is very good to your next career. and you will be the good Buddhist monk for the counseling in for the Western people. In Canada, where do you stay in? Where do you stay in the temple? In Canada?
Yeah, I am in a Sri Lankan temple. Here is Sri Lankan temple. I am living there. So
Are you Sri Lankan? Are you Bangladesh monk?
not Bangladesh. I am from Sri Lanka.
Oh, sorry, because that India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, that their faces are similar too. So sometimes we could not distinguish. In Pune University, so I had the one of the Sri Lankan monks. We did PhD together, and we have the PhD room, and we sat together. He sat next to me. So one day that in the student, they enter into our room. He asked him, not in English, in Hindi, in Hindi language. He thought that my friend was Indian. Actually, he was Sri Lankan, because sometimes you could not distinguish what the Indian, Sri Lankan, that Bangladesh. Sorry, I thought that you are the Bangladesh monk. Okay, anyway. So when you finish your MA, welcome to Thailand to continue PhD over here. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. These two examples of our students in MCU to go somewhere for pursue their study and also successful. Student, do you have any question to our senior before we move to another session? Student?
Yes, I have a question, Ajahn.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, Ajahn. And I respect to all the Venerable and to our day, and including our respectful teacher and the Ajahn. And this question directly to the Bhante Sumanak, our senior who studied in the army. Okay.
Yes.
So,
yes,
and respectful Ajahn. That is my concern to wonder about how did you pass your now actually how did you integrate when you study in the abroad, even you're not the native speaker, and actually due to the very difficult situation for this time?
Actually, it is, yeah, it is not difficult, but if you think it is difficult, it is difficult. So
yeah,
first you have to pass the IELTS. So because we are not the native speakers, so in Canada, if you want to apply the university, the world recognized university, you have minimum like you need 6.5 band score.
For IELTS test, right?
Yes, IELTS test, not general, it's academic.
Academic.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
So then you can, I will send you my email address so that you can, anyway, you can contact with, via email. So I will send the link, the university, there's a many universities. If you have money, it's easy to study. No need to find the scholarship. So you can, if you can spend the money, but problem is as a monk, we don't have much money to spend otherwise. So at least we have the half scholarship. So if you have the first class or something like that, you can get the scholarship. It doesn't matter which university you are studying, right? So if you can like have 8 point or 7.5, 8 point maximum, something like that in the IELTS, so the band score, so you can probably you can get the scholarship.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. One question to Keminta from student, because of the time part very quickly, very quick. Student? No question. No question now. Kevin, can you give a little bit of experience you get into Assumption University for pursue your MA to our junior, please?
Okay, Azan. When I was at Assumption University, the first time I entered there, I get to letter to recommendation letter and to be there, and we have to get we should have IELTS and TOEFL. If we don't have this, we can take the entrance exam. We can do that. And in the class, usually the teacher and the student, when the class time, they obey the time. They go on time. Not only the teacher, but also all students. And that's why we teach and we learn there. But the technique is not quite different like MCU. And for the marks for the score, we just get 40. We can pass it. It is they use activity, more activity in the class. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That suggestion for our senior, one Venerable Kamlang, who completed BA from Assumption University, now in the board of Wat Gangbao in Chan State, Myanmar. Another one is Venerable Sumnaratana. Now he studied in MA in Canada, considering psychology. This is the example for our student who completed very good student for our faculty also in other country they study. Thank you very much for all of you to come and join and given very good experience to our junior today. Thank you very much.
Very much, Jerome. Before we move to next one,
okay, sir.
I would like to tell on students that I had been asked many times by students that why MCU did not provide scholarship. I have been asked many times. I will tell you a story. I think 17 years ago, when MCU opened IMAP at Savinaya, he used to study before changing to IBSC. We opened MA Buddhist study, and we gave promotion to attract all students from abroad. 10 scholarships. IMAP provided everything. We could say that they say in MCU free of charge, free education and free accommodation, and give them some money to transportation and everything, 10 scholarships. And many students from, if I remember, because I was the first lecturer at the time to join with this program, IMAP. From Sri Lanka, Burma, Cambodia, we have to select 10 students, and then we provided the scholarship to them. The problem is when they receive the money, at the time we don't have use much iPhone. So when they got the money, they bought the iPhone, computer, and other things. And then I think for the first term finished, they left. Some they left with the money and computer and mobile phone, etc. Some students that left in the second term. Some students they finished the coursework and they did not continue to do that dissertation or thesis. Therefore, the council of the university had decided that we did not provide this scholarship. I think that we used to give for 3 or 4 years. I think we provided everything. And about 10% of the scholarship when the university provided for 5 years, about 10%, they finished MA, Buddhist study from IMF. They left the courses with the some amount of the money and computer and iPhone, etc. from Thailand. Since then, university stopped giving the scholarship. So this problem of the scholarship also. I don't know, perhaps some that arrangement we could not do in the first way. So this I have been asked many times by students that why the university did not give the scholarship. Anyway, in my case, some students I used to teach my students. When they came to me, some I spend my money to help. As the Venerable Sumaratana said that monks are penniless. We don't have money much to spend the money. And I have some devotees. So I asked my devotee to help students, some of my students to complete Ph.D. IB SC, at least 2 months and 1 bhikkhuni 1. So I told you frankly that why university did not give the scholarship for the foreigners in the full terms. Okay, just only the give you not we consider the scholarship. It is some occasion only. But anyway, I think that in Thailand, particularly in the MCU, we provide the food, okay, even accommodation. I don't know now you have to pay or not. In the case of university in another country, when I was in India, I was there for 8 years. I think that even though India was the land of the Buddhism, founder of Buddhism, when it was that Buddhism disappeared, we have very few the Buddhist Indian people. So Venerable Jalun, he did PhD in India. We face many problems. In Pune University, we don't have the temple. We have to stay in a rented house or the university hotel. And then we have to cook ourselves. Okay, we could not eat the Indian food, etc. And then at the time of the suffering, so we have to help ourselves. So in Thailand, even though in MCU, in the atmosphere of the Buddhist country, even though you don't you have any difficulty, but at least that the Thai people, okay, in the faculty we have Ajahn Noi. Okay, even though she could not provide you the scholarship, but at least she could help you something to help you. And at least the first the university have provided to you free. In India, you have to cook by yourself. Okay. Even though I could not cook, so I just only eat, but I can manage my life in India for 8 years. Okay, that you have to understand that the university, that doesn't mean that university could not provide scholarship. This is experience for the IMAP when we opened more than 15 years ago. I think that for the 15 years ago, we used to provide, but that scholarship was unsuccessful. This is a problem, okay? But there you have to understand MCU, okay? Kevita, welcome, Kevita, to join our university again, okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much. During the next session for video, or I think at the time not enough for video. Okay. Okay.
Okay, for this, for the food here, please. Oh, can you see here?
Only why could not we could not hear the sound.
I don't know what happened.
What happened? Oh, sound.
Okay, I think
Dongdi, how could we understand their motto? Very quick motto. How could we read that on the motto?
Just reading the photo later. Because of some students sent me the photo and motto. This we will share again with the Facebook on Facebook. Then student can look at that in the Facebook too. We have two majors, Buddhist studies and philosophy. And this year, for the Buddhist studies, there are 25 students, and philosophy 10 students. We're going to complete the coursework. Then the 80% now. After a final exam, we have to know again. The result will come out. So the student, which in the April, they will complete all meditation practice, results, and English proficiency, something like that, for exam. Then we will conclude again about the paralysis. motto for the philosophy so short, not different, not difficult like Buddhist studies so long.
ดวงดีเราไม่มีนั่นเลยสาขาศาสนา
ไม่มีครับผมสาขาศาสนาไม่มีนะครับเทอมนี้ครับผมโอเคอาจารย์จรูน
จบแล้วนะ
going to the farewell ceremony.
Okay, the last session of this program, this farewell ceremony for the first student to give some encouragement to the junior. I would like to invite the representative of the fourth year student in Buddhism first, Buddhist study first, to give encouragement to the junior, please. Sakchai.
Yes. May I pay respect to the most venerable Phra Debvajracarya, the Dean of Faculty of Buddhism, all teachers, and good morning, all Dhamma friends. In the first, I want to say thank you to the Dean of Faculty of Buddhism and all teachers to kind for teach us and take care of us 4 years. Even we had the difficult time about the COVID-19, but you all always try to teach us until the last day of study. I'm a little sad that we cannot create this activity in MCU and have no opportunity to meet each other. I'm a fourth year, but I never seen the first or second student, and that's a little sad. Even we come from the different country, different family, but we have the same Buddha. We are the same student of MCU. I remember that every year the senior student must get some gift from the junior student, but this year no any gift. But there's no matter. If you all pay attention to study and try to be a good student of faculty of MCU, I think that is the best gift for the senior student like us. And for my friend in class, I want to say thank you for you all to trust me and choose me to your all leader. Even sometimes I'm so tired with you all, but I'm always happy to be a part to help you. After finish study, maybe some friend don't know which way you want to go. I want to say something that you should ask yourself that what do you want to do? What do you want to be? Believe in yourself and move to the way you love. Even someone doesn't understand, but it is the way you really want to do, you really believe, you really love, you will do it by your best, and it will be the good reason in the end. So don't forget, sometimes you should listen the others who stay beside you, but in the end, you should be confident in the voice which requests from your heart. Be yourself, try your best, enjoy your life. That's enough. Thank you. Ajahn, thank you everyone.
Following with the representative from philosophy student, please.
Namo Buddha Sakya Muni. Firstly, May I respect to the most venerable dean of our faculty of Buddhism and the most venerable lecturer. And good morning, the lecturers, officers, and brother and sister in Dharma. I'm very happy to represent for the 4th year student in major in philosophy to say something here. We would like to show our gratitude to the dean, the lecturers, the officer who give us the convenience condition to study in MCU, and I'm very honored to be a part of Faculty of Buddhism from the 1st year until now. I have this is the last year for us, but it's not the end of the goal for us. So happiness is not the end of the life, but happiness is on the way. And for for my classmates, I would like to hope all of you to graduate in this year, and hope you will to continue to study in MA and PhD. And for the junior, I would like to advise two things to you. The first thing, as we know that we study in English program, and the most important thing is English. And I would like to encourage all of you to improve your English when we study here, because that is very important. And the second thing, that I would like to encourage you to choose major in philosophy for the student who study in 2nd year now, because we no need to stay in safety area. We have to challenge ourselves and improve our skill in philosophy, because when you challenge yourself, you can improve your knowledge, your skill. And in philosophy, we usually make the conversation to discuss every topic. So that is very insightful for me. So this is my experience when I study in philosophy. So that's why I would like to encourage all of you, junior student, to choose major in philosophy, and you can get the experience and feel excited in philosophy. And so lastly, I again would like to express my gratitude to our dean, to lecturers, officers, and staff of Faculty of Buddhism, who provide us the good convenience to study here. And thanks. Yes.
Thank you very much, both of you, the representative of the 4th year student, to give for giving some encouragement to our junior in our faculty. The last session is for the 3rd year student to bid farewell to the senior. The first representative of the 3rd year in Buddhist study to bid farewell to the senior. Please, the representative of Buddhist study, Surya.
First of all, I would like to respect to the dean of our faculty, and respect to all lecturer and all staff in our Faculty of Buddhism. Today, I would like to say goodbye to our senior, and I am very honest to all of students who finished the 1st year. And here I would like to give speech order to all of our senior. After you got graduate, don't be stop your study. And the next, I would like to tell you to be continue your master degree at our university or another university, don't be stop study. And the next, I would like to tell you that I hope you got a lot of knowledge, experience that during 4 years that you have studied in the MCU, and give your knowledge that you got from MCU and to continue share with your new generations in your country, in your village. I hope that all of you will do like that, and our junior also will follow the route that you do, that you were done, and I hope all of you will be a good leader of your new generations. And thank you so much for today. Thank you.
Next, representative from third year student in philosophy.
And first of all, I would like to respect the all venerable and including our dean and also the teacher. Good morning, sir. As I'm regarding to know about the graduate, for those who have done for their graduate from our university, as I'm thinking now, I just see one thing that clear as being the student of our university. It is not hard, but it's not easy, but you all have done. Big congratulations for all of you. And one thing that I'm encouraged to all of my friends and also encouraged to all of my seniors, especially from part of the philosophy, as our teacher mentioned that we are the future of our innate generation that we have to creation. So please do our best as we can, and especially from the Buddhist, and also to build the method that we can be propagate to our next generation as we could. That is, we can do it for our next future. And the last thing that is congratulations all you have done. As I have mentioned, it is not easy, but it is not hard. But when we were focusing on that, it will be passed. That is a main degree. Thank you so much for that, your opportunity to give it speech up for that one. Congratulations, all my brothers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, all of you, for a bit farewell to the senior of our faculty. The program come to an end now. Before this program comes in, I would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Nati Ph.D., the Vice Dean of the Faculty of Buddhism, to conclude of the program and close for ceremony. Please, sir.
Respected to the most venerable Dean, Associate Professor Dr. Debvajracarya, or lecturer, staff of the Faculty of Buddhism, dear student in on major of Faculty of Buddhism. On the occasion of the last ceremony today, I would like to inform on of the students in our faculty like this. When we study and complete on major of Faculty of Buddhism, what we can gain the knowledge as follows. For the final year of the student, at number one, I would like to inform you on, as my motto, I inform on the student many times that on religion teach everyone to be good person, and philosophy teach everyone to be the reasonable. When you study in Faculty of Buddhism, we can classify what difference between Buddhism and other religions. On religions, both theist religion and atheist religions, teach meditation in different way, but for insight meditation, only Buddhism teach. Then when we study in Buddhism, in faculty of Buddhism, we can get both Buddhist knowledge and how to practice meditation correctly. It means we can know the Buddhist teaching and how to apply Buddhist teaching to practice in daily life. And the second one, in case of you study in major of philosophy, as I say that philosophy teach everyone to be reasonable. It means that when we wondering something, some problem, we can use philosophical methodology to discuss and find the way out for solving on problem without any bias, without any fighting, without anything. It means we can use the philosophical method to discuss and find the way out correctly and warmly, peacefully, right? And the second one, I need to advise on the final year student that when you study in faculty of Buddhism, everyone must to review, to repeat the knowledge of on field you study. If you don't do right this, you will forget everything. You will forget everything, and everything will be in vain. I hope that all knowledge you get from the faculty of Buddhism should be the perpetual knowledge, permanent knowledge. If you forget someday, it means you have to getting on in someday. You may forget something, but in the present time, if you know the Buddhist knowledge and philosophical knowledge, you have to review. When you review, you repeat. As the Lord Buddha said, Assac Yamara Manta. It means the knowledge should be perpetual knowledge. And for the first year, second year, and the third year, students who are studying on major of faculty of Buddhism, I would like to encourage everyone to study hard, review what you have been learned from the lecturer, and every time from the lecturer every time you have. In the end, on behalf of the faculty of Buddhism, on behalf of the administrator, lecturer, staff of the faculty of Buddhism, we congratulation to all students who are graduating in on program of faculty of Buddhism, and hope that you will be able to apply the knowledge gained over the past 4 years to be useful and guide in your life, and continue your career, and hope that all of you will be successful in everything you do when you back to your country or continue you study here in MCU. Thank you everyone, and hope that you will be happy in our last orientation ceremony and everything we organize for everyone. Thank you.
In the last session, I would like to invite the most venerable Phra Debvajracarya, Associate Professor, Doctor, the Dean of the Faculty of Buddhism, to lead all of us to pay homage to the Tibetan Gym.
It's the time for lunch of monks. Okay, we have to say goodbye. Thank you to everyone. Now we pay homage to the Tibetan together. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Swagato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅkho Saṅgham Namami.
Okay, time for lunch. Naracha, time for lunch.